Just as there were rules to understand in the old reality, there are rules which are best adopted when taking action in the new reality. The old reality was about gaining courage and developing intellect. The new reality is about unconditional love and inner wholeness. We have been taught, and we believe, that we live in an objective reality that is physically separate from us. The technology of quantum physics, however, has shown us that everything is patterns of conscious energy, swirling at speeds beyond our physical perception. But within the awareness of our deeper consciousness, which interprets it all as the physical world that we realize as real, everything is about to fundamentally change and change forever. The world as it was years ago no longer exists, and the world as it will be in years to come is still far away and can only be seen with the keen eye. And in between, life happens your life, and this wants to be experienced, filled with meaning and lived with meaning. Life awaits you, it awaits you in all your power, in all your strength, in all your fullness, and in your humanity. You were sent to this earth by God. Neither chance brought you here, nor ungracious fate dropped you on earth. You entered this life with selected beings, with many of our strange family. You have been chosen, and you have chosen yourself for these adventures. To make your unique contribution to this era, to furthering the developments that are now to come. That is why you are here. Wholeness is personally inspired integrity without the shoulds that others may try to impose upon you. The frequency of consciousness in the new reality is heart-centered. Unconditional love comes naturally. You need only let it flow through your heart and allow that energy to be who you are. When you shift to the expanded consciousness of the new reality, the universe reorganizes itself around you to reflect that higher reality. Externally imposed rules are replaced by internal, love-based choices. To become whole is to become harmoniously fully functional. In such a reality, you treat yourself and others with unconditional love and care. To care less than that for yourself, or less than that for others, would mean being less than whole. You are an expression of infinite being as it experiences itself from all possible perspectives. Your perspective is unique, as is everyone else's. That is the point of the whole exercise for infinite being, to experience life from as many perspectives as possible. We recognize and interact with energetic patterns. Everything that we experience arises from the consciousness that we all share. With our attention and alignment mentally and emotionally, our consciousness participates in and creates energetic patterns having polarity and vibratory frequency. Our environment changes according to our predominant state of being and how we feel about ourselves. Since we are the creative modulators of energy with our thoughts and feelings about anything, we are beyond the limitations that we have created for ourselves. Believing in our limitations keeps us from realizing the greater reality of awareness within infinite consciousness and our infinite power of creation. We are free to use our imagination and feelings however we desire. The vibrations that we align with in every moment create the quality of our experiences. The upheavals that are now being triggered happen through your creative will, and what is now gaining significance gains significance through your presence. Time gets its value through your life and through your humanity. Past, present, and future only exist with you and only through you. It is a delusion to think that anything on this earth could exist without the consciousness of people who are peaceful, compassionate, and healed in heart. The earth doesn't just rotate with you, but because of you. Be aware of your role on earth, what you radiate and what influence you have on all that is. Now it happens that you are often discouraged, that sometimes you neither know nor can go on. Now it happens that on some days you lack life energy and lack meaningful connections. Now it happens that you look at the world and miss delightful changes or look for them in vain. You are different, but the world looks at you as usual. How to deal with it? In order to best support this primary mission of human experience, we need to both celebrate our own uniqueness and support others in their efforts to develop their own skills and talents. Unity is our spiritual nature, yet it is found through celebrating our diversity in the common cause of developing our potential to the fullest. The one is the all, and as parts of the all, we are essentially the one. At the deepest level of consciousness, we are infinite being. Everyone's path is unique because that's the way life was designed. There is no one-size-fits-all philosophy. However, we can learn about the universal laws that will help us achieve our potential in life. Your mind is non-physical and therefore has higher capabilities than your physical brain. Your mind is immortal and it grows with experience. We are each on our own pathways back to the one source from which we originally came. To get there, we continually grow in consciousness by experiencing life. Fear and doubt do not exist on their own. We imagine them, and we use them to disempower our creative ability. Within our own consciousness, we have help with this condition. It is the source of our vitality and is life-enhancing in every way. When we search for it, we become aware of it by aligning with its emotional and visionary stimulation. Intuition is the energy of the heart of our life essence and our presence of awareness. It is our creative core and our connection with infinite consciousness. Mastering our ability to create any reality for our experience depends upon our ability to express the vibrations that we want to experience. Even though we share the experience of the empirical spectrum of dualistic vibrations, we all imagine our own reality. We can change it at any time, within our personal destiny as we planned prior to incarnation. We can be aware of our destiny by intentionally penetrating into deeper memory. With our intuitive prompting and knowing, we have help fulfilling our intentions. Once we feel that we've had enough experience of living in fear and stress, we can open our awareness to experiencing what we love. We can recognize, resolve, and release our self-created limitations that are all based on fear of the unknown and possible conscious termination. As we go deeper into our conscious awareness, the unknown dissolves into infinite presence of awareness flowing through our heart consciousness. Here we find fulfillment of all of our life-enhancing desires for all life. What to do when everything is done, and when the positive result of your efforts in the visible world does not want to come, where to travel when you have arrived, where to go when you have found a loved person. Then it's time to go deeper and deeper into yourself. Then it's time to turn all your attention from the outside in. Then it's time to use spiritual tools and invite spiritual forces in the midst of everyday life. Then it's time for you, only for you. This is where I come in and I meet you as a well-trusted friend from eternity. You and I have a date for this time and a date when you need me. We have a date when the outside no longer gives any answers and the inside consists only of questions. Then I am with you with the golden flame of love and healing, and with the violet flame of wisdom and transformation. Now it's time to engage with this flame in everyday life so that you can find answers and see solutions to unresolved issues. The point is that you always engage with the spiritual light that I am the guardian of, because it is always available to you. This is the path, and this path is mapped out with the gold-violet flame of transformation, and in my presence mapped out to maneuver the ship of life clear, safe and sound through this troubled time. So now I'm giving you this gift of mine. From now on, you can have the gold-violet flame of transformation at your disposal at any time, and anywhere. Call it up and call me to your side into your life. No one can call me too often, for I know your heart, and before your thoughts form and your lips move, I take action to the extent that the soul befits. No one walks the earth alone, and it is time you remembered the light, power and healings that can be accomplished through your brethren from the other side of the veil. Claim this spiritual staple of a human life, the love and devotion of your families of being. I am part of these families. I am of this earth and not of this earth. I live among you and I live on other worlds. I am one of you as you are part of me. We are one cosmic family. The only difference is that I have knowledge of it and that man searches for this gold in his memory all his life. We are in the crucial phase of change. Everything is brought to light. What used to hold the world together no longer has any cohesiveness, and so disorientation can occur for a short time. You can lose your footing. Even if you are well-centered inside and spiritually trained, everyone has days when they are pushed to the limit, when hope and courage are lost. That's what my gift is for, because now it's a matter of practical and immediate support in the middle of everyday life. Some situations require an immediate solution, and I will be by your side in no time, day and night. Call me with your words. Call me with your heart. I act outside of time. There is no waiting.